Hi everyone and welcome back. I've got my pan in every eyeshadow palette update video today. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long or interesting update, and that's because my numbers are pretty low. However, I do have a pan, so that is something. But my numbers are low because for a couple of reasons. I was on holiday last week. It was a walking holiday and I don't really want to be wearing any makeup when I do that kind of thing. So I went for about 7 days in total just not wearing makeup, 7 days in a row. And then I feel like there was a couple of other sort of days in the month where I just didn't wear makeup. And also I have been wearing all of my lipsticks to see if I like them all and to see if there are any declutters. And when I do that, I don't like to really wear much on my eyes. So I haven't worn these eyeshadows in this challenge as frequently as I would do usually. So just a little bit of a disclaimer before I kind of get into the updates. But like I said, I do have a pan. So let's start with that. Let's start with the exciting thing. And finally it comes from my NARS duo. So I hit pan in this shade a few months ago. Love this shade. It's my favourite out of the two. And then I've been working on the right hand side shade, which is kind of similar to this top actually. It's a very like shimmery warm bronze colour. It is really beautiful, but it's just taken me a long time to hit pan on it. However, it only took me 3 uses this month to hit pan on it, but the pan is very, very difficult to see. It is there. It is small, but it is there. And you have to kind of like get it in the light. And like with the left hand side shade, when I hit pan on that one, I was like, is that a pan? I'm not really too sure. So it's not an obvious pan, but like I say, it is there. So I now have a pan in both of these shades. This duo can come out of this challenge, but I'm still going to keep hold of the duo because it is such a beautiful little duo. Really warm shades, great for this time of year actually, and maybe I need to keep using that this month actually because it's beautiful, rich, warm, orangey, bronzy, copper shades. Also great for festive makeup as well. So yeah, very pleased that I have hit pan in both of those shades. And then I only have 2 other eyeshadows that are part of this challenge, and I think I'm going to keep it that way for now because I do still want to try a couple of other lipsticks to see if I want to keep them, and I'm not going to be wearing eyeshadow when I do that. But also I think I want to go through a couple of my other eyeshadow palettes and see if I want to keep those as well. So just a heads up, I don't think my numbers are going to be that high for next month as well. But let's go through what those 2 shades are. So first one comes from this Modern Renaissance palette, which is mostly modern Renaissance shades. 5 of them are actually Norvina. So I have this kind of hybrid of Norvina and Modern Renaissance shades that are full of warm browns. My kind of palette. Love this palette. I think this is so nice. But the shade that I'm working on is Cypress Umber, which is a really dark brown shade, and I use this as an eyeliner. I have sometimes used it as an eyeshadow, but despite using only a small amount of it, I can't quite make it work. So I stick with that as purely an eyeliner shade. So that's why it's got a long line in it, because I use that eyeliner type of brush. This one I've only used 5 times since the last update, so I'm not actually going to include any update pictures because it's going to look basically the same. But if I up my numbers, if I wear this 20 something times in a month, that would be great. This one, actually this one would still take a number of months to kind of use up, so that one will be with me for quite some time. And I'm also not going to include a picture of this product as well because I've only used it 7 times. This comes from my Revolution Reloaded Hypnotic palette, which I have decluttered most of the shades from. I bought this as a dupe for ABH Sultry, but then I wore all of the shades and was like, I don't like that one, don't like that one, gonna get rid of that one, and surprise, surprise, the colours I'm left with are warm browns. I do not need this many warm browns in my collection, so I think I want to do like a further declutter. I think I want to wear all of the colours within this palette, all of the colours within the Wet n Wild one, and just see if I need these, because I might not. I might just need the Modern Renaissance one and then my Vive one. So yeah, despite decluttering a lot of my eyeshadows, I do still feel like I have a lot. So yeah, I'm still kind of in the process of trying to figure out what I want exactly within my makeup collection. So that is really again, just another heads up as to why I think my numbers next month will be quite low. But anyway, this is the shade, this kind of like mid-toned, fairly warmish brown. This is what I've been using as my crease shade, and I do feel like there is a good dip so far in this shade, and this was really, really new when I put it into this kind of challenge, so I think this would be quite a quick and easy one to hit pan in. So again, if I up the number of times in which I wear this shade, hopefully there will be a lot more progress next month. And actually, despite the fact that I do still want to try out a few more lipsticks within my collection, I can still wear this shade whilst I'm doing that, because it's just a crease shade. It's nothing too like bright and garish and contrasting with the lipsticks. But yeah, only used it 7 times. And that really is it with the updates. Like I say, not too much to update you guys on, but I do have that pan. I have that pan in that NARS duo, and I'm just going to keep the other 2 eyeshadows in this challenge for now. But by the next update, I do want to wear all of the eyeshadows that I have, make my way through all the palettes. I've got some singles that I want to try as well, and hopefully I can get a little bit clearer as to what I want to do with the eyeshadows within my collection. I do really like these 2 palettes, so I think I might end up with just these 2, so the Modern Renaissance Norvina Hybrid, and I do really like, despite not using it that much, my Vive one as well, and I think that should do me. But yeah, I want to wear all of them, rotate through all of them, see what I think, because despite the fact that I've gotten to this point and I know that the eyeshadows within my collection are warm toned and they're shades that I like, I do feel like there are still too many. There's still too many shades that are very similar to each other, so I need to kind of figure out what I want to do by the next update. But hoping to see some good progress, some more progress on those 2 shades that are part of this challenge. So, short and sweet update. Hope you liked it. Very, very short. I'm on 8 minutes so far on my camera, so it's going to be a very, very short video, but sometimes that is nice rather than sitting through like a 20-minute, half an hour video that I do quite often put out. So thank you once again, and I will see you again very soon for what I think is going to be a declutter video. So I'll see you soon for that. Bye.